Right. Alright. Shalom.
Shalom.
Right. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem B'Kal
we're going to give double honors to the apostles who are great mercy who will read. Right. Peace and blessing to the brothers who pushing this word in all sincerity and in all truth. And then a few brothers from GMS Trinidad had to bake a little bread. Right, and the entitlement of this video is based off of Exodus 23 and 13. Right?
Alright, this is Exodus 23, verse 13. It says, "And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth."
Right? It says, be circumspect. Take a look at the word circumspect in our notes there.
In the top here on the dictionary, but in the verse, yes,
Online and everything. Right? So be circumspect and make no mention of any other gods in your mouth. Right? And Gocc, IUIC, they know the name of the Lord. And they make it mention that these other gods, these are the false gods, right? And the Lord say, well, he's a jealous God, right? And jealousy is what? The rage of a man. So if jealousy is the rage of a man, more or less to the Most High, right? You hear that?
that's kind of in trouble right about.
Bring what about there.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 4. It says, Deuteronomy 7 and verse 4, it says, I'll start on verse 3. It says, "Neither shalt thou make marriages with them, their daughters thou shalt not give to his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods, so will the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you to destroy thee suddenly."
Right, so hey, knowing that hey, we was once in the world calling on the name of other gods, right? And the God winked out our transgression. Right? And if you get that, the Lord winked out our acts, the book Acts. The Lord winked out our ignorance. You know, the Lord winked out our ignorance. Coming into the truth now, knowing that the name of the Lord is Yahweh, right? And his son name is Yahushai. Right? That we're supposed to be calling on that name. Right? Because when we call on that name, more or less the Lord will return speedily. Right? Because that way the Lord, when the train is going to go off, and the call on the name of the Lord is to respond, the Lord is to answer our prayers. Right?
This is Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 10. It says, "The name of Yahweh is a strong tower."
The name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is a strong tower. Right? And here today, I was watching a video with Gocc today. Right? Hour and 40-something minutes. Right? And they said they used to call the name of Yahweh and Yahushai. Another call on Ahaya and one Yeshaya. Right? Yeah, that is something.
I'm going to say, Haya, Shahaya, and they say Haya for short, which means I am, and Yeshaya, which is actually the name of Isaiah. It has nothing to do with Matthew chapter 1 and verse 21.
And with them, the reason why they stopped calling the name Yahweh Shai and Yahweh is because somebody sent them a book, and the name of the what the name of the guy? What the name of the guy is something. Can't remember the name of the fella, but more or less the name of the book is Illuminati 2 Secret and something. And what the guy was going into is the YHWH and how the witches, the elites and the Illuminati actually just fall on that name, and that name is a false name of any cases. So them running off and they say YWH is fake, and so these are the same people who believe in movements, right? I think these are the same people who believe that the prophets and then the pyramid and everything.
Yeah, the seal and the pyramids.
China, the pyramids.
Now, you see, one of the things is though with that Illuminati thing and the name of the Mosai is because you see the Illuminati knows that the Mosai, they consider the Mosai the head architect of the universe. They do worship the Mosai on the left hand side. The scripture tell you, set down a wicked man and put Satan at his right hand. So the Illuminati, they do worship the Mosai in the left hand. All creatures, even in the spirit realm, you know. What is that? First Kings. Somebody could get that. First Kings 22. See verse 17 say. First Kings 22.
First Kings chapter 22. 17 is it?
Come.
Up to 17. Alright? It says here, and he said, I was all Israel scattered among the hills.
Verse 19.
19, it says, and he said, hear thou therefore the word of the Lord Yahweh. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him. Continue.
Well,
Standing by him on his right hand and on his left.
well,
Verse 20, it says, and the Lord Yahweh said, who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on his manner, on this manner, and another said that manner, that manner.
so going up into verse 19, it says that the prophet there was Micaiah, right? He saw the Lord sitting on his throne and a host of angels on the left and on the right hand. What that represents on the unrighteous angels, on evil angels and good angels. The Most High control all the hosts. That is why his name is Lord of Sabaoth. He exists, the power of the armies. So the Most High control both evil spirits and good spirits. Right? Well,
This is 1 Samuel 16 verse 14. It says, but the spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, that is the good spirit. And then it said, and an evil spirit from Yahweh troubled him.
come. This is Psalm 78 and 49. He passed upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. And as the Mosai was speaking, so when they presented the name Yahweh YHWH, alright, towards men of GOCC, it is understood because the Illuminati know that the Mosai, he exists, and he's the God of both good and evil. The scripture tell you that in Isaiah 45:7. So you know calling on a higher Asher higher, you're just being dumb, because going on to Exodus 3:14 and going on down there, you'll see YHWH. YHWH inside of the scripture is almost 6,500 times roughly, right? Nearly 7,000 times, which is complete. So why would the Most High put his YHWH there close to 7,000 times more than a higher Asher higher? Most High want to make his name known, which is Yahweh. You understand? Okay. So
Not to mention, alright? Because if these other accounts are calling on different names, alright? For instance, GOCC, IYC, they call them Most High Christ bless. Nothing always that BS. Alright? But there's only one name was given on that. We have one. Alright? And this is Acts chapter 4 and verse 12. Understand? Because how you guys gonna get salvation? How you guys gonna get salvation if you don't know the name? Or if you ain't calling upon the right name? But different comes calling different name. Alright? This is Acts chapter 4 and verse 12. It says there, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men.
Hey, if I can say this too, now man. It had more than one G, you have a shiny Bible.
Can
You don't have more than one, you have a shiny Bible.
Barabbas' name was actually Yahushua.
You understand? So, I would say that name is sorcery or something like that. Like, kind of put it off.
Can
Put it off.
That's okay.
Because not one man had this one name in the world. You understand?
That's right.
So that because if you watch this, nobody else inside the scriptures actually have the name Yahweh. They have it as a junction, as a representative, or explaining a character in the Most High. You understand? Like Elijah. You understand? We go back to Aliyah, which means Yahweh, he is power. You understand? But nobody have that name itself, Yahweh. Yahweh Shai, he actually used the term Ahaya when he was saying before Abraham was I am. You understand? So, would that state it? You understand? You people, they just don't take. So, okay, you go by here.
Yeah, anybody have anything there?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, this is full Samuel 8 and 8. It says, according to all the works which they have done since the day that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day, wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. Right? And it goes back to basically calling on other names is not to serving the Most High who created heaven and earth. You understand? Because he goes by one name. Right? All through the scripture tell you that under heaven there's only one name where you will be saved. So why would they want to call upon a million other names? That don't make sense. You understand? Because if somebody telling me that it only have one path for you to go through, that you will not be saved, why must I look to go and find other different paths? It's just because these other different paths will just lead to your death.
Scripture says, James a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Now, but you say, but let's say, you say call on him, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And let's switch up all the whole doctrine into a higher and a Shai and a Yeshaya. Like only that was being double-minded. Right, all in the big stables.
And see them two masters. Understand?
Scripture say you can't serve two masters. You have to love one and hate the other.
And if you're already taking the video, like what I was presenting the video, it was real kind of contrary. You had to take it in, like, really talking,
Without scriptures.
yeah, talk for about half an hour, 28 minutes. And then they started going, I watched the whole video, and then they started going to, in the strong, the Hanya, and, you know,
That's why they don't know.
Jehovah, and all them kind of names.
That's why they don't know. This is 2 Timothy 4 verse 3 and 4. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
And turn out. So that is exactly what the whole of GOCC started with the Ella, whatever his name is, Gocc. Yeah, the Ella Gocc. On down straight all over the world into Trinidad, camp, whatever the case is. Right? They're taking in feebles, taking in lies. Right? And this is something that will be people feeding the nation of Israel. feel when lies, right? When they feel them lies and wickedness.
But most I don't pray with me in like that.
Can
You know, you see, pray word even about me.
that's right, yeah.
About me.
God put the word about me.
And thing is, when Psalms 18 say, the name of the Most High is a strong tower, and you are just running into and it's safe. Now, if you call on the wrong name when you go in that tower, there are things to say, don't build your house on sinking sand. You know? You want to build your house on last solid rock. Psalms 18, I think Psalm 18 and 2, going down basically say, basically talking about the Most High is my strength and my power, you know, deliver and all these things. It's the name of the Most High that's call on. Because the Most High will not show you face. So it's the name you already have to call on to get that deliverance.
That's something, eh? This is Titus 1 and verse 10. It says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision."
Men who know that they are Israelites. You understand? Because guess what? There's a circumcision of the circumcision. Not only being circumcised in the flesh, but being spiritually circumcised. Because these men, right, they are the circumcision in the sense that they no longer are Gentiles in the flesh. Right? They are now they come into the foreknowledge, pursue back into Ezekiel 37. They are valley dry bones. They know that they are Israelites. But guess what? They don't have that breath inside of them. So they speak in folly. You understand? Lies. Right?
But I says that's one of the reasons why you know it's so good. Judgment will be giving me outside as well.
Exactly.
Right? Because hey, there are a lot of wicked freaking men in this thing. Right? We live in the flock and the most street. Right? Hey, you know the name of the Lord is very important. So, right? That people searching all over the world trying to find the true name of the Lord. I remember trying to find the true name of the Lord. You know? So that's very serious. So that's why the Lord will not judge you people in this street.
That is why Yahweh Shai said you can't say first swine, because guess what? The name of the Lord is the scripture say is a strong toy, it's precious. So you actually, when you're young and you're inside the world, you know it the name Jesus actually faulty. So when we actually get the name of the Most High, we hold that close to us. Only one side the name and only cast it away because of what? Because of favors. So only now will become the elders, because only know the original elders is Ella Abubelis, Ella Yaikwa, you understand? High priest Arian, High priest and King Marsha, you understand? And only trying Ella Apostle Taha remain within that spirit of those men respecting his elders. But just because all they want, that fame for yourself, they speak evil at dignities and say the name of the Lord is no longer Yahweh, but the name of the Lord is a higher. What the Lord explains, it was even an angel. Yahweh Shai was speaking in the burning bush as an angel and saying, I am. You understand? But he said, Mova said he exists, which is what his heavenly Father. You understand?
Yeah, the Lord has sent the angels to send the word.
Exactly. When you read the book Second Ezra, like I can read it for to finish. When you read the book of Second Ezra, you really yourself was speaking as if he is the Most High.
You have the representative of the Heavenly Father.
Titus 1 and 10, it says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouth must be stopped, who subvert."
Must be stopped.
Judgment begins at Israel.
Yeah, more bread.
Right? Reading on, it says, "Who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not."
Well, we skip down. That's right.
I bring one more in. Right? This is Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, "Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit." Right? After the tradition of men. Understand? This is the kind of philosophy and doctrine these men come out teaching. The change of the whole doctrine and belief.
Yes.
Understand? They learn the game along, but they come back and change it up. Understand? It says the rudiments of the world are not after Mashiach. Understand? Because they call them Christ. Right? You say Christ, bless, and all other sort of names. Understand? But you say going to do that when that time comes. You see who will be saved. Right?
Yeah, these Alright?
Yeah, Zephaniah 1 and verse 4, it says, I will also stretch out my hand upon Judah and upon all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, and the name of the Chimerians with the priests, and them that worship the host of heaven upon the hosts, and them that worship and that swear by Yahweh and that swear by Malcolm. You understand? So the Most High saying, you don't cut off the remnant of the name of Baal and all these other false gods, which Baal means Lord. You understand? So all these other people that people call Lord, like Lord Garnish, Lord Shiva, all this, most of them don't cut them off. Lord Jesus, he's the main guy.
Somebody just sent a book to all you. Yeah, and I remember he said they was preaching that doctrine. They say brothers fasted. And I was preaching that doctrine in 2000, whatever the case is. And somebody ended up sending that human book to them. You know? So somebody sent a book to all just as popcorn say them sell me out.
Sell out because they even change the standard from new moon to the full moon. Imagine it.
The institute reduction. You hold it those still the same day every year. You know, that's one of the main things you understand. So the Sabbath will be on Friday to Saturday every week.
So the book would say that the YHWH.
Sorcery is the
Sorcery?
Yeah. You know? This is Exodus 23 and start from 2 when it says, and I will set
Hey, the Most High make the rain fall on the just and the unjust. So why he can't bless the wicked every now and then? You understand? Because guess what? Esau is wicked. Look how they're living it up. The Most High bless them. Or they keep all the elect chain up on and deeper in it. Yes. Well,
it says Exodus 23 and 31 it says, and I will set bounds, and I will set thy bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of the Philistines, and from the desert unto the rivers. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land unto your hands, and thou shalt drive them out before thee. Thou shalt make no covenant with them nor their gods. Right? We're supposed to make no covenant. So you basically calling on some of that. You know, some of that thing.
it does. When you look up, you circumspect, it means be careful to not take no risks. That's a risk you people aren't it. That's a risk you other Hebrew Israelite camps taken. Yahushai in the book of Psalms, because we know a lot of Psalms was actually speaking about Yahushai when these men was in the spirit. Psalms 22, somebody could get that for sure.
Psalms, Psalms 22, verses 22. And it says, I will declare my name unto my brethren, thy name. I will declare thy name unto my brethren. In the midst of the congregation, I will praise thee.
And that's what Yahushua did. When he was speaking to the 12 disciples, when he was speaking to the Sermon on the Mount, all these kind of things, Yahushua made the name of the Heavenly Father known. Because guess what? I think during a period of time, it was basically forbidden to actually speak the Most High name because of the law. When they say, don't call the Lord, the name of the Lord thy God name in vain. But Yahushua, even when he read John 17, he said, Lord Father, I have made them, I made you known unto them. In John 12, the Most High said, Father, glorify thy name. So the name is very important. All these other names that you people calling on, you have to be circumspect, you have to be careful, you have to do diligent research. And as the brother was saying, well, right, as the brother was saying before, hey, we understand that, hey, the heads of GOCC they probably sell out. But what about you other men over here? You just, as a apostle will say, you just taking anybody will make shit and tell all this food and all they just eat. Do research, do good research. You're saying Yahweh is an next name for Satan. What is Satan other names? Satan name is Satan. That is all the man name means. It's the adversary, our enemy, our opposition. You understand? When Yeshua means he Yahweh salvation. When Yahushua name means he salvation. When Yahweh means he exists. So how is our next name? Yes, Satan exists. Yes, Quara exists, Kwam exists, yes, Michael exists. You know why all of them exist? When you read Colossians 1:15 say all things exist because of the Most High.
What is Yahweh mean now?
He, Yahweh salvation.
So it's still Quara name Yahweh. So tell me.
Or bring a piece of tobacco, what is it?
Is this next Elijah? That's all he say Elijah. We ain't saying Eli Ahaya. Say Elijah. With Jah, when the scripture talk about Jah in Psalms. You understand? Who name it Jah, whatever how the scripture put it. It goes back to YAH, which is a short for Yahweh. Dummies, boy. Yeah.
You want to see
All Genesis.
Alright, this is Exodus chapter 22. Chapter 23 and start at verse 20. It says, Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Alright? Which is the Yahushai. Beware of him, obey his voice, provoke him not. He will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. So Yahweh, why Yahushai? The Heavenly Father name and the Son name. Alright, this is the Son. Is the same. Still calling upon Yahweh.
Yeah, when you say Yahweh, Yahushai, Ahaya.
That different name. You understand? Ahaya, Shaya is different name. You understand?
And when I can't remember the precept right about now, but when Yahushua say that sins be forgiven, just to prove that he's that angel, because angel and basically a prophet is considered an angel because he's a messenger for the Most High. When the scribes and the Pharisees asked who else is able to forgive sins but the Most High, and Yahushua answered and said, the Son of Man have power to forgive sins, just proving that he's that angel. You understand?
Yes, Second Ezra, chapter 2 and starting on verse 46. It says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crometh them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Power, whom they have confessed in the world. That then began I greatly to commend them that stood stiffly for the name.
That stood stiffly. How? Not. Who stands stiffly in all of Israel, right?
A man could just come and give you a pamphlet. Some Jew will with this pamphlet from the Illuminati and you go and say,
You go and play with that. But the apostles, standing there as the apostles are great men, them standing stiffly for the name of Yahweh. why I was shy for years.
That's right.
You see, not everybody want to be an elder now. So you want to go and do your own thing and branch up your own thing because of what?
Vain glory.
Yeah, because of vain glory, and you don't know how to take orders, maybe. Right? You don't know how to be under somebody, so you just want to do your own thing.
As I think I cannot remember who it was, but somebody met I think Ella Apostle Taha back from the old One West school. I think he was also a teacher in One West, and Ella Apostle Taha said when they met, the fella told Ella Apostle Taha, he said, I know that you all was going to take the basically
Leadership.
the leadership or the leadership rule, you understand? He said he knew that. Because why? He probably saw that spirit on Ella Apostle Taha from a very young age, because what Ella Apostle Taha was at Ella, just 6 months inside of the shoot here, Ella Apostle Gaba was two of the main teachers in One West. Ella Apostle Gaba, when he came out to the calling, he just break down force One West system. Because why he was diligent in studies.
This is the book of Psalms 96 and 5. It says, for all gods. Right, we'll start from 4. It says, for Yahweh is great. For Yahweh is great and great to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all gods of the nation are idols, but Yahweh made the heaven.
The scripture saying, is that Zephaniah 2 and verse 11 on to believe. And the Most High say, you famish all the gods of the nation.
Scripture, what?
Zephaniah 2.
This is Zephaniah 2
So,
and
yeah.
Prophet remember it.
So, because I believe that because that said
What's in it? Zephaniah 2 and 10.
Come. Zephaniah 2, I read 10 also. It says, this shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of hosts. It says, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him, every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathen.
All these gods, they calling upon. They have no power.
Famish.
And they want to power to save themselves. Like the book of Gocc say, they can't save themselves from thieves, from bullshit and all these
Some
things.
bad shit, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This is Matthew 13 and verse 20. It says, but he that received the seed into stony places, the same is he that heareth the word, and anon with joy received it. Because when all them first hear the name Yahweh, they was willing to carry on that until they get this book. Right? Reading on this.
I'm going to say what they say. They say they get a revelation before the person send the book to them.
Okay, so it's like that's the one comes
Like a confirmation.
Okay. Right, reading on, it says, yet had he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution ariseth because of the word, by and by he is offended.
This is Deuteronomy 13 and 1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams and give it a sign or a wonder. Hey, the Most High always said examples, and the sign or the wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto these saying, you hear that? And the sign or the wonder come to pass.
For confirmation.
Whereof he spake unto these saying, let us go after other gods.
Tiny fucking piece of name.
Which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dream of dreams, for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, your power proveth you to know whether ye love Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. You understand? To know whether ye love Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, your power with all your heart, And with all your souls are double, and you quote the scripture to a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Because when you read Exodus 3, 15, 16, the Most High confirmed the name Yahweh and said this is a memorial unto all generations. He confirmed the name Yahweh. The angel was speaking at that point in time and saying, I am that I am. But moreover, thou shalt say, I come in as the angel, I exist. Tell them I exist in here, but moreover, this is where you went and tell them. You understand? Still, yet, this is what you went and tell them. You understand? That he exists. Because Yahushua exists because of the Most High. He is power itself, life enfolding. That is Yahweh himself. You understand?
Imagine a man who basically turn it back against the Most High. Because you have to turn it back against the Most High to join the Illuminati.
Right.
So if a man in that, they come and tell you something about this book, you was never in this.
Same thing.
Yeah, you was never in this. If you could go down that road, you was never in this.
Find kind of way like send that.
Yeah.
You get buy out the I don't care what they say, they get buy out. Because when they still even still call them a higher, but they still call them Christ. Why all their name all their whole movement is GOCC, Gathering of Christ Church.
IUIC, same thing.
You understand? So all they can say all they want to get buy out. Or they sell out and most likely destroy the people.
Doing the same thing those doing in the wilderness.
Yeah?
Matthew 7. It's Isaiah chapter 45 and 16. It says, they shall be ashamed and also confounded. All of them, they shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols. Understand? You're creating your own doctrine, your own name of your gods. You're going to be ashamed in that day, which is near.
Alright. Just to go back on that precept that our brother Paul standing stiffly for the name of the Most High, and that is a point I just like to bring. Standing stiffly for the name of the Most High ain't only like standing for the name, but what the Most High for. You understand? So one of the things the Most High never teaching about mermaids not really beneficial to the scriptures. Teaching that the chariots coming up underneath water ain't beneficial towards the scriptures. You understand? All they don't even prophesy. So,
It have they call it some
It have chariots, but the scripture said the only coming with clouds.
Yeah.
You understand? Which means an aerial, from an aerial perspective.
With the angel when Yahushua ascended. When the angel said them, well, they're looking at this for the same way they will come back, You understand?
Because he even say that when he come, all eyes will see it.
Exactly.
And basically, all people in the earth and living in the sea.
Yeah, and mountains going to be blocking it.
And then from any country, if you look up, you'll be able to see something up. Yeah, something that you'll be able to see. But if down in the sea, you'll be able to see a mountain can block your.
The chariots going to block out the sun and the moon. So that's telling you it's one big ass chariot. You understand? When I block out the sun and the moon, every eye is going to see them. Do you understand?
That's right.
All they just going off, all they need to repent because the gate of repentance will not close. And the elders give an order. Notice we ain't calling nobody no names. So it all that love, respect, and everything. So,
you call a little bit, name whatever you call it, right?
Alright, and with that, we give all glory and all praises to
Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakarash.
God honors the apostle of Great Stone and Rubel.
that's right.
Alright, peace and blessing to the happy and the folk on the earth, teaching and teaching this word and sincerity and truth. Don't be back. Alright, this is Jeremy Chin.com. Signing out till next time. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.